Hola amores, and welcome back to the channel. And to those who don't know me, I am Maritza, currently a graduate master's student in psychology. And today we are going to talk about the real signs that a woman, that a lady is deeply in love with you. So let's get into it right now. I would like to share a saying in Spanish that goes like this. El amor no tiene que ser perfecto, solo tiene que ser sincero. And that means love does not have to be perfect. Love only has to be sincere. So my friends, I want to clarify one thing. There is a very, very big difference between a lady, a woman being attracted to you and the woman actually being deeply in love with you. Those are two very different things. And let's clear something up. Attraction is just about a spark, but love is not just a spark. Love is about the soul. And as a student in psychology, I often see people confuse limerence, which is that intense, obsessive, early stage of dating, with actual lasting love. So we need to keep clear that limerence is driven by different things. It's driven by dopamine and excitement. But deep love, that's not. The deep love is actually driven by oxytocin and vasopressin. Those are the bonding hormones. So my friends, the first sign she is deeply in love with you is because you will realize of something called cognitive interdependence. It is the I to the we shift. You will see that. In the early stages of any relationship, you have your life, she has her life, you have different lives. And those are completely separate circles. But when a woman falls deeply in love with you, those circles begin to overlap. So you men need to begin to pay attention to her language, what she says from her mouth. Does she stop saying, I am going to my parents for dinner, and start saying, we should head over to my parents next Sunday? This is not just a slip of the tongue. It's a sign that her brain has literally recategorized you. The position, the love she had for you, the affection. You're no longer an external guest in her life. You're a permanent resident in her mental model. Her identity is now intertwined with yours. The next sign a woman is deeply in love with you is when what? When she starts to experience an emotional co-regulation. And this means that her nervous system actually begins to sync in with your nervous system. If, for example, you come home stressed or upset, or she sees that perhaps you don't feel good, then what happens? She will also begin to feel the stress, not feeling good, all just like you. Research shows that when we are deeply bonded with someone else, our heart rates and our cortisol levels can actually begin to mirror each other. And if she's deeply in love, she will instinctively try to soothe you, to relax your nervous system, whether it's through touch, through listening, or through just being a calm presence in your moment, in your life at this moment. Her primary goal becomes returning you to a state of peace, because when you're not okay, she's definitely not okay. The following sign that this lady is beginning to be super deeply in love with you is when she begins to drop little by little the social performance. And what do I mean? Well, this is what I mean. In the beginning of every relationship, everyone is performing. We all have a show on. We are all actors and actresses. We show our highlighted reels. But when a lady is in love with you, she will eventually start to show you her unfiltered self. And this, for example, means she's very comfortable now being unpretty with you. Now, right? She doesn't have to be all fixed up all the time. Maybe she'll share her embarrassing failures, her deepest insecurities, the ugly parts of her past. In psychology, we call this the radical vulnerability. And realize all this, she's begun to be like this not because she doesn't care, not because she doesn't like you anymore. In the contrary, she's doing this because you have become her safe base. She trusts you enough that showing you her flaws and her life will not make you leave her. She's comfortable with you. So watch out for that, because if she has stopped performing and started just being herself, started being her, then that is a massive sign of deep love. Sign number 4 of a woman being deeply in love with you is when she begins to be your biggest defender. Yes, okay? It is a reality that when a woman begins to love you so much, she becomes your most fierce advocate. This goes beyond just being supportive. This is a psychological us against the world. It's you and me against everybody. That is my new mentality. If, for example, someone speaks ill of you or says something or does something to you, she will take it extremely personal. Or maybe, I don't know, if you're chasing a dream that everyone else thinks you're just crazy about it, what are you doing? not her. She will be the one in the corner holding the banner for you. She doesn't just love who you are right now, she's in love with you and your potential. She will invest her time and her energy to help you do whatever you want to do. And she will help you reach and go wherever you desire, because your wins are her wins. And finally, my loves, the last sign that a woman is now being deeply in love with you is all about the future integration and the sacrifices she shows you day by day. So go ahead and look at what? At her willingness to compromise, because real love is the only thing strong enough to override our own natural human selfishness. When a woman is deeply in love with you, she makes decisions based on the long-term health of the relationship, not just her short-term desires. And this might mean, for example, maybe moving somewhere else for you, for your job, for whatever, something important going on in your life. Or it means also changing her lifestyle so she could fit your lifestyle. And she's making sacrifices not because she feels forced, but because she genuinely values that relationship more than her individual comfort. She is in this for the long haul. Okay, my loves? So please understand that deep love is rare, but it's very, very beautiful. And if you have a lady in your life, if you have a nice woman who exhibits these signs, or if you don't have one, just remember these are the signs when you do find her. And trust me that you will. Just keep in mind that if she is giving you a piece of her soul, the best thing you can do is cherish that, protect it, and give her the same psychological safety in return that she's giving you. And with this, we have reached the end of today's video, but I invite all of you to connect with me through Instagram. Go out and check out my other music relaxing channel here on YouTube, and go and see the channel's membership, just in case you may find it useful. Once again, I am Maritza, and know that I will try my best to continue always keep bringing you ways on how to create a better bond with yourself and a more meaningful relationship with all those around you. Mwah. Till next time. Ciao, ciao, my loves. Ciao, ciao, my amores.